Hello everyone, my name is Meredith Crossan and I will be your instructor for FCS 351, the Developing Child. This is an online course. However, I just wanted to come through to you through a quick video and just share a couple of things about the class and just get us started this spring semester. So welcome back from our awesome Christmas break. I definitely enjoyed the time off and I hope you guys did too. It definitely doesn't feel like winter, this awesome, weather that we're having. But I'm just going to jump in right quick and just go over a couple of things with you. When you log into Blackboard, the first thing that I need for you to do is you'll come to the course homepage and it looks like this, or yours might be just a little bit different, but it looks something similar like this. I need you to go to the Start Here tab and click on Start Here. There are a couple of pieces of information, like if you have trouble with anything on Blackboard, you can click here on Getting Help and it will tell you where you can go to get help if you're having problems with Blackboard. Just some other information that I need to take off because it's doubled. Yep, okay, already having some problems. Anyways, I just need you to go here to Attendance Verification. Just click on that. And all I need for you to do is to send me a quick email and you can just copy this right here, just copy and paste it into an email saying that you have read all of the course information and that you are active in this class, and I can verify your attendance. That way, if you are waiting on financial aid or any scholarships or anything like that, they can go ahead and release that to you. So that is all I need for you to do to get started, okay? So back to the course content, there is a lot going on, as you can see, but please don't feel overwhelmed, okay? We're going to go through all of this together, and it's going to be a great semester, so I'm really excited. Okay, the first thing that we have up is our course syllabus. All you have to do is click on that, if you've been on Blackboard before, which I'm sure you have. Okay, so the course syllabus, I'm not going to read it for you. You can read that on your own. But this is me, my information, Meredith Crossan. I am on campus at the JSU in Jacksonville. My office is 244 Doggett Hall. If you ever need to come see me, please come see me. I love visitors. Doggett Hall is a dorm, but there are also some offices. We are right across from the football field on the circle. We're next to Fitzpatrick, that dorm, so you may be familiar with that. But this is the syllabus for 351, as you can see, so you can go through and read that at your leisure. I've also printed this out for myself so that I can reference back to it. So you may want to print that out for yourself as well. There are the course objectives, everything that we will be reading through, the course outline, the requirements, an attendance policy, but it's online, so yeah. There is the policy for the lab, which we will definitely be talking about that later, and then how you will be graded, okay? And then there is my mailing address if you ever need to mail anything to me, okay? Click out of that. The next thing I have is our schedule, okay? So on January the 8th, that's when classes start. Introduction to class and lab, that's kind of what we're doing right now. You'll notice that I have 3 columns going on. I have a date assigned, I have listed the assignment, and then I have when the date is due, okay? So since class is starting on a Tuesday, I'm going to give a whole week for you to get an assignment done, okay? So class starts on Tuesday. Whatever the assignment is, it will be due the following Monday by 11:59 p.m., okay? Everything is going to be submitted through Blackboard, okay? So for January 8th, the first thing that you will do is the introduction to class and lab. This video is being posted in your announcements for you to click on. There are 2 forms that I need for you to read through and sign and get back to me. So those forms are both due in Blackboard, but they are due next Monday. That gives you a whole week to get those forms, to read through those, and to sign those and upload them through Blackboard, okay? So then your next assignment will start on January 15th, which is the Tuesday after January 14th. The next assignment will be to read through Chapter 1 and to do a student introduction so I can get to know you a little better. And I have an example for you, and we'll get to that a little later on. So then you'll have a whole week from Tuesday, January 15th to Monday, January 20th at 11:59 p.m. to read through Chapter 1 and to submit your student introduction, okay? So I hope that makes sense. And then that's how the schedule goes. It runs from that Tuesday all the way to the next Monday at 11:59 p.m. Okay? We do have online exams. We have 4 of those. They are non-comprehensive, so they only cover what we have gone through up to that point. So February 5th is the first exam. It will only cover chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will open the exam on February 5th. You will have the entire day to take the exam from 8 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. So I don't mind when you take it. If you choose to take it at 10 o'clock that morning, that's fine. Or you may want to take it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Or you may want to take it at 8 o'clock that night. It doesn't matter to me. Whenever you want to take it is fine with me. Okay? We do have a couple of other things going on in the class, like a teaching activity, a case study. Those are 2 major projects that you have for this class, but we will definitely talk about those later, okay? All right. This is the textbook that you need for this class. It looks like this, if you can see. I'm not really good at that. So that's the textbook for this class. Okay. So the student introduction that I was talking to you about just a little bit ago, this is my introduction, okay? Just short, simple, just my name, just a little bit about me. It's not very long at all, okay? So I would just like for you to type up something like that, okay? Just your name, you know, what you're studying, you know, maybe why you like it or your hobbies, just something short and sweet. It is nothing big, okay? So don't stress out about it. This is my information, my phone number, my email. That is wrong, so I need to back up and correct that. I will get that corrected, I'm sorry. Okay, pre-class instructions. This is important for you. I would definitely maybe print this out and keep this with me. This lets you know that you do need the book. It would be very helpful if you had the book for this class. These are some letters that you need. You are responsible for going out. A major part of this class is the lab portion. You are responsible for going out and finding a daycare or a preschool to go to and completing your 24 hours of lab, okay? So it talks about that here, to take the student letter for the daycare center with you to a daycare or preschool that you choose, and explaining to them that you need to complete your observation, okay? And that student letter is from me. I'm explaining that, okay? Right here talks about how you need to schedule 2 hours of practicum for 12 weeks during the semester, okay? The daycare needs to be reputable. It doesn't need to be like Miss Susie's Kids. It doesn't need to be like a home daycare, okay? We know those are really great. There are some good home daycares, but we really want you to go into like a business type daycare, you know, one that has been certified by DHR, or even a church daycare is okay. So if you have any questions, call me or email me, or if you're local, you can come visit me. We can talk about that, okay? So make sure you read through that. Okay, this is the letter to the daycare that you can print out and take with you if they have any questions. The director, the supervisor, manager, teacher, they can call me if they have any questions. Okay. Here are some daycare centers. Once again, I'm not sure where you guys are from, but these are kind of local around here. You do not have to go to these, but these centers do know about our program, and so they are definitely welcoming to our students that are coming in. If you know of a place that is not on here, please let me know so I can add them to that list. Okay. So you're like, if you may not know what you're supposed to do in the lab. Maybe you've never been around children, and you're just a little nervous, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Here are just some suggestions of what we would like for you to do once you get into the classroom. Also, the teacher is definitely going to have some suggestions, and they are going to be very excited that you're there to help them. So you can read over those. And the guides and speech to action or in action, that's just another handout that you can read. Okay, this is super duper important. This is your practicum lab attendance sign-in sheet. You must take this with you, and you must sign in every time you are at your lab. Also, your supervisor, your cooperating teacher must sign this also. You must get 2 hours every week. We do not want you completing, that's 24 hours because 12 times 2 is 24. We do not want you doing like 8 hours in 3 days. We want you to go over a span of time because we want you to see these children growing and developing over the course of time. We want you to see their social development skills. We want you to see their cognitive, how they're developing over this course of the semester, okay? I've had a student, she went for 8 hours, 3 days in a row, and she's like, I'm done. And I'm like, oh, baby, no, you're not. I'm really sorry you thought that, but you didn't read the directions. So that's why we have you going over 12 weeks. Okay? An activity report, we're going to talk more about this. This is where you get to do a lesson plan with the kids. You can pretty much choose anything you want. We do suggest that you get with your teacher pretty early on. A lot of teachers do themes for the week, so we're coming around like winter, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, spring. Some, preschools do graduation. So we urge you to get with your teacher and see what theme they may be doing. They may want you to teach within their theme. They may not want you to, but we'll talk more about this a little later. Just trying to give you a quick overview. Your other big project is your case study. What you're going to do is you're going to pick one child from your classroom, and you're going to observe that child, and you're going to write about that child. Here I've included everything you need for your case study. It's not a big paper. It's only 4 to 6 pages long, and I want you to type in 14 fonts, so it's kind of big, and you get to double space, so it's really not that bad. But we'll talk more about the case study a little later. This is your performance evaluation form. This needs to go to your cooperating teacher. You can give this to them now. You may want to hold off because they have a lot to keep up with, but they get to evaluate you and how you work with the children in the classroom, okay? Once you give this to them, they can either mail it to me or they can email it to me, whatever is easiest for them. Okay, these are all the PowerPoints that go along with the book and that we will be studying this semester. I do not know why they are not in order. I just noticed that, and that kind of bothers me. Okay, maybe I can figure that out. I do include study guides, and I will be putting those up as we go along throughout the semester. If you would like to keep up with your grades, kind of write them down, that's just a little form. You don't have to use it. It's totally up to you. And the last thing, this is just for me. You do not have to fill this out. It's just a little, what do you like best about the course? What do you like least? And the same thing about the lab. You're probably like, well, how do you know, that's kind of not anonymous. You don't have to fill that out. Towards the end of the semester, there is an anonymous survey that goes out that you can fill out, online about the course. If you want to do this one as well, you can mail it in, and I don't know who that comes from, but that's totally up to you. So I know that was a lot in a short amount of time, but like I said, these projects and activities that you guys will be doing this semester, we will go over those more in depth a little later. So if you ever have any questions, please call me. Please email me. If you need to come by my office, please do that as well. So I hope you guys have a great first day of class, and I will be talking with y'all later. Bye.